settler opened fire with an automatic rifle in a crowded mosque in the West Bank town of Hebron. At least 40 Palestinians were killed, scores more wounded.
An American-born Jew, Baruch Goldstein, was himself a part-time soldier, although he worked primarily as a doctor at a nearby Jewish settlement.
He was always there for anybody that was sick. Okay, he refused to treat Arabs.
Palestinian fury as the victims of the mosque massacre are rushed to hospital in Hebron. Just minutes earlier, these people had been praying, celebrating the Arab fast of Ramadan. They were mercilessly gunned down by an Israeli settler. Doctors say most were shot in the back as they knelt to pray.
What he did was something which is a loyal act of heroism on behalf of the Jewish people.
Do you consider Dr. Goldstein a martyr, a hero?
Yes. Yes.
You consider him a hero?
I most certainly do.
I was proud to know him, and I think he's one of the finest people I'd ever met.
Even after what he's done?
Even after.
There's no question about it, he was a great man. There's no question about it.
This was desperation for a man who was a moral man for every instant of his life.
They deserved it, and they got what they deserved.
The most upsetting part of this whole thing isn't that the Arabs were killed. It was that Dr. Baruch Goldstein was killed.
I wish I had the guts to do it too.
As night fell and they walked towards the cemetery, a woman shouted,
Baruch Hatzedek!
Baruch Hatzedek. It was spoken with a thick American accent, and it meant Baruch, the saint.
It is important for the Israelis to shift attention somewhere else and make the world forget what Goldstein did. Immediately after the Goldstein attack, the Israeli Secret Service clandestinely planted a bomb in a Catholic church in Lebanon, hoping to kill hundreds of Catholic worshippers, a bombing which would then be blamed on the Arabs, and in this way shift media focus onto the Arabs. Arab attacks and 50-year-old Holocaust tales from World War II are what the Israelis seek to keep constantly in the news any way they can.
What was also familiar was his political outlook. He was very critical of the peace process. His hero and good friend was the late Rabbi Meir Kahane.
Today, after the attack, Israeli militants hailed him as a hero, the son of Meir Kahane, calling him a Samson of his time.
Many Jews celebrate Samson, who was the original suicide bomber. And they celebrate Baruch Goldstein as well, knowing that he shot people in the back while they were praying. They celebrated his mass murder then, and are still doing so to this day. After Baruch Goldstein murdered 29 people and wounded over 100 others, Chabad Rabbi Yitzhak Ginsburg wrote his most infamous work, a pamphlet titled Baruch HaGiver, or Blessed is the Heroic Man, that investigates the spiritual and moral virtues of Goldstein's massacre. The title, perhaps not incidentally, also involved Goldstein's own name, suggesting that he was the heroic man. The life of Israel is more important than the life of Goyim, Ginsburg wrote there. If there is a chance, even a slight one, that the Goy will work, even indiscreetly, to harm the life of Israel, then you don't care for the life of the Goy. Moreover, the best Goy is a dead one. The Hebrew version of the Talmud states that the best of Gentiles should be killed. This is confirmed by the Jewish Virtual Library.